Okay guys, we should be used to this drill by now, but a lot of people watching this video may not be. So this is a good example to show you of how fake stream media stages an event to push an agenda, and in this case, normalize bizarre leftist behavior. By now, most of you guys have seen this person. She, him, shim, whatever this person is. This transgender person who's allegedly Jessica Starr. Now when I first saw this footage, I really didn't know if it was a male or a female. I still don't. But I know this, and I'm pretty sure you guys can say the same thing. Nobody I associate with, and that includes the children of the people I'm associated with, acts in this way or would act this way, unless maybe a situation warranted it. Like, you got your arm stuck in a wood chipper or something. And frankly, when I first watched this, I had the same reaction that I'm sure most of you had. I thought it was hilarious. Mainly because I couldn't help but think about that stupid Saturday Night Live skit decades ago called It's Pat, where the joke was that in every skit, people try to use creative ways to trick Pat into letting them know what Pat's real gender was. Somehow Pat was always able to evade giving them the answer that they wanted.
Are you a brother or a sister?
Well, I'm an only child.
Do you have a photo of you in the nude?
Yes, I do, sir. I need some feminine napkins.
I am in hell now.
You never know when Aunt Wilma's going to stop by for lunch.
It's a word for what you are.
Charismatic?
Anyway, back to Jessica. Let me just call it Pat. I'm not convinced that Pat here isn't a crisis actor. Now here's why I say this. First, the cameraman spends a lot of time filming Pat before Pat actually goes ballistic. Now check this out. Okay, let me back it up again. After the radio announcer says, "Another signal," oh, there it is. Pat looks up and then looks around, almost as if to make sure the camera was rolling and everything was ready. And then Pat slips into character. Now the ridiculous staged reaction.
Donald J. Trump is now President of the United States.
Now here's something I haven't seen anybody talk about. Watch what happens when the cameraman pans out. Both of Pat's hands form the horn sign. Now there's a lot of interpretations on the internet about what this sign means. Some say it's a gesture calling down the power of Satan, and apparently it's an offensive gesture in other cultures. Others say it represents the horned god, and the list goes on and on. A lot of sources though relate it to witchcraft. So let's replay this. The announcer says, "Another signal." Pat looks up, looks around, then wails like somebody cut off its whatever body part Pat has that would create such a response. Now what a lot of people haven't seen is the interview after this reaction. A reporter from ITV News asked Pat to explain the outburst. Check out the answer.
Can you explain your emotions to me?
Citizens of America,
explain your emotions to me.
There's just no way. There's like just no way to even comprehend what this means. Like for me, this very moment is like within a cell. It's like
and the world.
The dark and the light are so tight right now in this moment.
We will face
there's so much potential
but we will get the job done.
For beauty and for devastation. In this one moment, it's almost incomprehensible that they can exist right now.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here. The point of this video is this person is a hired... Excuse me, I'm messing with my headphones, I'm sorry. This person is paid for her performance. Boy, I hope they didn't pay her too much, because she was a crappy actress. But yes, she was in fact a crisis actor. You saw her eyes, You saw her cues. And you also noticed that when she started screaming, that the people around her did not react or respond. Now, if this was all legitimate, and I was walking by her, and she started screaming like that, I'd run for the hills. So, this is a George Soros-funded operation, just like Black Lives Matter. Anything to divide people has George Soros' thumbprint on it. Absolutely. Anything to divide people. Black Lives Matter, a racial issue. Now, this women's issue is like another Black Lives Matter, just women's lives matter. All to create division. And, Soros has got billions. He's, he can do whatever he wants. And the sad thing is, people like this take these jobs, alright? They have to know what they're doing. They have to know that they're deceiving the public. So, you go out and you get paid to do this, well, honey, you just sold your soul to the devil for money. Any American who can actually do these crisis actors' performances has no soul, no spirit, no God. They're Satanists. You saw her hands. That was the Satan symbol. Anyway. Yes, good against evil. And we all know good prevails. Okay. Have a great night, everybody.